Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Coins and Cash with Brittany. Today we are going over some valuable Jefferson Nickels, and I don't want you to miss anything in this video, so please pay attention and let's hop into it. Our first coin of the day is a 1977D Jefferson Nickel graded by PCGS at a mint state 67+ with the full steps designation. Now Jefferson Nickels can be minted in the Philadelphia, San Francisco, Denver, and sometimes the West Point Mint. This coin in particular was minted at the Denver Mint, and you can see the mint mark on the obverse or front of the coin right after the date. And this coin received the 67+ grade, so 67 is 3 points away from the perfect grade of 70, and that plus designation is going to add a tremendous amount of value to this coin. Plus designations are given to coins by graders when they are evaluating the coin, and the coin looks exceptionally well for the grade it's receiving, but doesn't quite meet the qualifications for the next grade, so that grader will put that on that coin. It may seem silly, but that plus designation can add hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to a coin when it's given. And finally, that full step designation. Now, if we take a look at the reverse of the coin or the back of the coin, above the word Monticello, you're going to see these steps. Now, these steps are the highest point on the coin, they get worn down the quickest, and they are the hardest to strike during the minting process. So yes, you can have uncirculated coins without the full steps, so it is really important to keep an eye out for that. Due to this exceptionally high grade with that full step designation is why this Jefferson Nickel sold for $11,400. Up next, we have a 1982P Jefferson Nickel graded by PCGS at a mint state 67+ with the full steps. Now this Jefferson Nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and the mint mark can be located in the same exact spot directly after the date on the front of the coin. Now this Jefferson Nickel has some very beautiful toning going on here, and toning occurs when the air oxidizes with the metals in the coin, causing a chemical reaction. Sometimes it can be very attractive, while other times it can be unattractive. For this coin in particular, I think it really did help with the value of the coin. Now this coin is considered to be a top coin, meaning that there are none graded finer. In fact, during the 1980s, it is really hard to find Jefferson Nickels in such high grades. So we have that 67+ grade with that full steps designation and this very beautiful toning. And to top it off, we have a top coin, is why this Jefferson Nickel sold for $12,600. Up next, we have a 1953S Jefferson Nickel graded by PCGS at a mint state 66 with the full steps. Now the mint mark on this particular Jefferson Nickel is going to be located on the reverse to the right of Monticello, and that S mint mark stands for the San Francisco Mint. This coin did receive that 66 grade, which is 4 points away from the perfect grade of 70. But if we take a look at the reverse and we zoom in on the building, you can see the building itself does not have that much definition, but this nickel in fact does have that full steps. And the reason why the building doesn't have the sharp details is because there is going to be some moderate dye erosion, but thankfully for this coin it didn't affect the steps. And crazy enough, this Jefferson Nickel is one of the finest graded by PCGS. It only has a population of 2, so there is only one other 1953S Jefferson Nickel in the same grade. There are none finer. So due to the very high grade of a mint state 66 and it being one of 2 known in this grade is why this Jefferson Nickel sold for $16,800. This is one of my favorite types of Jefferson Nickels. We have a 1939 no mint mark Jefferson Nickel graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 with the full steps. So we know the mint state 67 is 3 points away from the perfect grade of 70, and we already know what that full step designation means. But what we have here is a DDR, or also known as a double die reverse. If we take a close look at the back of the coin, and is most apparent on the lettering in Monticello and in 5 cents. So if you had this coin in your hand, I don't believe that you would be able to see the doubling with the naked eye unless you have exceptional vision. So you might want to get yourself a jeweler's loupe or sometimes even use a scope, but definitely take a look at any 1939 Jefferson nickel for any doubling on the back. Make sure you are double checking the word Monticello and 5 cents. Even if you were to find this coin in lower condition, it would still be worth quite a bit of money. This one in particular sold for $20,562.50. Okay guys, I want to play a little game with you. Let's flip this coin. Heads, you have to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and tails, you can unsubscribe. Well, I'm just joking. This Jefferson nickel actually has 2 heads. So what do we have going on here? We have a 2000p Jefferson nickel graded by PCGS at a mint state 65, where this coin was struck with 2 obverse dies. Well, how could this coin get to the mint state 65 grade if it looks like it has gone through the ringer? Well, that's because the 2 dies were rotated 225 degrees and both sides are weakly struck due to improperly spaced dies, but we can still read the date and mint mark and a partial outline of the bust of Jefferson. Pretty crazy coin here. Sorry I played that little trick on you guys, but this coin sold for $20,520. Our last and final coin of the day is a 1964 no mint mark Jefferson nickel graded by PCGS at a specimen 67 plus with the full steps. So you might be wondering, well, what does a specimen 67 plus mean? Well, this nickel is from a special mint set and has a satin finish to it. This special mint set 1964 Jefferson nickel is very rare. PCGS only reports 19 submissions for all grades combined, including likely duplication. This is the only plus designated full step coin at PCGS with a population of 6 in 67 and 1 in 67 plus cameo, 7 finer. This is just a very rare and valuable coin. So you have the rarity, the very high grade, the plus designation, and that full steps allowed this Jefferson nickel to sell for $22,800. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos every single week. It means so much to me. I will see you next week with another video. Bye!